Hello, everyone. Hope you all had a great Monday. As for me, it has been a busy few days, I'd say. A couple of weeks, actually, but last couple of days it's been really busy for me. But it is Monday. And Monday means spooky places. And this week I have a couple of places that you may want to visit if you get a chance. And the first stop this week, the Wagner Building. It's located at 161 East Bay Street, Charleston, South Carolina. Today, the Wagner Building is home to the South End Brewery and Smokehouse restaurant. But back in the early 1800s, it was home to offices. The office in the corner of the third floor facing East Bay Street was used by a cotton merchant. This man had borrowed too much money and he was having debt problems. He finally caught a break and thought he would be able to repay his outstanding bills with a huge cotton shipment. However, the night the cotton was being shipped, he looked out of his office window and saw smoke rising from his ship in the Charleston harbor. The ship hauling his cotton had caught fire. He watched his one hope of paying his debts burn up and sink. He didn't know what he could do. What he could do. The bill collectors were running out of patience. He decided there was only one solution. He pushed all of his office furniture up against the wall to clear up the room, with the exception of a leather chair. He then took baling wire and tied one end around his neck. He stood up on the leather chair and tossed the other end of the wire over the rafters and tied it there. He then kicked the chair out from under his body, ending his life and smashing the office window. However, this was no normal hanging. Since he used wire instead of rope, he didn't suffocate or snap his neck. The wire sliced through his flesh and he was decapitated. The blood pooled on the floor and dripped down onto the second floor. It pooled there and dripped down to the first floor. Earlier the next morning, a paper boy noticed seagulls flying in and out of the smashed third floor window. When he looked closer, he noticed they were carrying strips of human flesh in their beaks. The police came and found the man's body along with a note that said, "I had no other choice." Legend has it that the blood stain on the first floor could never be removed. The building's owner scrubbed it so much over the years that today there is an indentation in the floor. If you look close at the indentation, you may notice small red flakes of dried blood. Also, people dining in that corner of the third floor witnessed silverware being moved on its own. Sometimes even chairs are moved. Next stop will be the Joshua Ward House. It's located at 148 Washington Street in Salem, Massachusetts. The Joshua Ward House is one of the most haunted houses in America. I've heard that title thrown about many times. It was home of Joshua Ward, a wealthy sea captain. Most believe the house is haunted by George Corwin of Hizzles. For many years, Corwin was buried in the basement.
His body was eventually moved to the Broad Street Cemetery, but many believe his spirit still lingers around the house. All sorts of strange things have happened there. Objects have moved under them. Candles have been removed from their holders and bent into S shapes. And the security alarm once went off over 60 times in 2 years. People who have worked in that building over the years have also seen a ghostly woman roaming the floors. And the last stop for this week, folks. The Red Brick Tavern is located at 1700 Cumberland Street, US 40 in Lafayette, Ohio. The Red
Brick Tavern was built in 1836. It was used as a restaurant and hotel until 1859. After that, it was a private residence. And today, it is a restaurant. 6 United States presidents visited the restaurant: John Quincy Adams, Martin Van Buren, William Henry Harrison, John Taylor, and Zachary Taylor, and Warren G. Harding. In addition to being a great restaurant, the Red Brick Tavern is also supposedly haunted. Legend has it that the ghost of it is a woman who lived in the 1800s. Shortly after the tavern opened, she killed herself on the second floor when she found out that the man she was engaged to was in love with someone else and was going to leave her. Today, her spirit is seen and heard wandering around the tavern. Many people have also claimed to see her looking out the upstairs window. Well, that is it for this week, my friends, and I hope you all have a great and spooky night.